I would ask other nominees, how are they dealing with this? This is my first time being nominated for a huge award, and I would just like to know how are they dealing with it, you know?
Nominees.
Nominees.
Do you know what nominees are? I'd probably ask them for a ride home because I don't drive.
I've seen some great looks on people this year, and I guess it would be, who's your stylist?
Did you have to buy a tux, or did one of the people give it to you for free?
I think Ryan and I would probably want to ask what they're doing next.
I'd ask any of the director nominees if they have any parts for me.
How did they get people to do things for them for free? Like what kind of things did they make other people do? I find that funny.
Where did they find their money?
That's a very good question.
How did you finance your film? Where'd you get your money from? You know, the two most difficult aspects of making our film were, there were creative questions that we wrestled with the whole time, and then there was the production reality.
I asked him a lot of questions, let me tell you. Through the whole process of making the film and also going to the festivals, I've become friends with a lot of indie filmmakers, and it's such a community.
I don't know. What, you want to go get a beer? I just like to get a beer with the other nominees.
As a nominee for the Producers Award, I'd really like to know what inspired them to become producers, because I really wonder myself sometimes.
Why? I guess I would ask them, what was their personal connection to the material and why did they want to choose that story? Independent filmmaking seems like such a personal choice, and I think everybody is so close to, their characters, and just, getting to learn more about the other filmmakers through who their characters are, because people are kind of writing from the heart. Why they really did it. I think everyone does it for a real, there's also, it's not just fame, or it's not just I have a story, it's sort of for me, there's a part of me that's why I did it.
I think the number one question I would always ask any film person, especially the nominees here, is how do you find balance in your life between doing what you really need to do and what you have to do?
I always like to know what filmmakers are interested in besides making films. I just think that's interesting if they have other hobbies or real passions. Yeah, no, totally.
I don't know what questions I asked them, but when we were all sitting in there on the panel thing, I just was realizing how every single person had to be a little bit crazy, which I was excited about. I was like, okay, all these people are nuts. You have to be a little nuts to want to make a no budget or ultra low budget film, because it's unbelievably difficult.